Hello and welcome back to yet another episode of our Bounty Hunter saga. We are in the Bounty Hunter Guild station in Mongaza, and we are going to buy some licenses which will give us access to some lovely new Bounty Hunter ships. We've finally got enough credits to do so. So we've already got the two, you start with those, and we've got just enough to buy both of these, so that's good. So we've got the unique equipment access and the unique ship access, so hopefully that will give us access to all the ships. Now obviously we've just burnt through all this money, so it's going to be a little while before we can actually buy any ships, but if we have a quick look, in fact, shall we do it the proper way? Let's go and see the ship dealer and let's have a look what they've got to offer. So these are the ship dealers. If you actually go into them, most of them have a craft. I think all of them have a crafting bench. You've seen crafting benches before. We can make things with them. Oh, we could make a security slicer. Should I make a security slicer? I'll make 3 security slicers. Bonus. And a workbench. Workbenches help increase, you can modify your ship. So an external ammo rack. If I had some basic ship now weave, I could give myself another 3 missile capacity, which I don't think I'll ever need in the gauntlet. But there you go. So these are the same options as you essentially got from if you were to go into the buy ship from the map menu. It just adds a little bit more of a role-playing thing. So now we should have access to the Hawk, so we could buy ourselves a Hawk if we had. Oh, that's not bad. 1.5 million for a high precept. It's a good little ship, the Hawk. It's got great cargo storage, really good weapon output as well. Decent hull, decent shields, especially to say it's classed as a small ship. We can also get access to the Razor Crest. Has that got a bigger hull than the Hawk? Yes, it has. So I've never seen any of the Razor Crests being flown around, let alone piloted one myself. So this could be our next ship. So if we have a look at that, we've got the big beautiful engines on it, this lovely silver finish with Mandalorian's yellow stripes. He seems to like those yellow stripes. There's the Mandalorian, did the same on his Naboo Starfighter. So let's have a quick look. Hull's pretty good, shield's pretty decent. Again, this is a small fighter or a small ship.
Hello there.
Hello. That's the only thing in stations when we're looking at ships or talking to people. If you're in proximity to the vendor, they will not stop saying hello there. They've been watching too much Obi-Wan, obviously. Weapon output's pretty good. Decent crew. It's even got missiles, which is fantastic. Deployables 16, countermeasures 8. It's got really good speed. Oh, excellent travel speed. I think this might be our next ship. And on a high preset, it's only 1.5 million. That's fantastic. So I think in the very near future, maybe even in this episode, we are going to get ourselves a Razor Crest, and we'll take it for a spin and see what we can do. Let's just see if we can fine tune it. Do I want all-rounders or do I want combats? So we're going to go with combats. We're going to go with the big ones as well. We ain't going to cheap out on this one. Shields, we'll stick with the Corellian ones. Weapons then, ooh, we have a choice. So the KX-20, what do you do? Wow, this is good. We're going to have a look at these, so we'll make a quick note of it. What have we got? We can have GA-60s, we can have HS-10s, and we can have KV-22s or the KX-20B. So one thing I like to check when I'm looking at weapons is, so the higher the damage, usually the better, right? It makes sense. Ooh, seismic charge launcher. Or do we go with missiles, or do we go with these? Let's have a look at the consumables. Oh, I think we've got to go with the seismic charge. We'll have a look. We'll see what a seismic charger does as well. Right, so yeah, as I was saying, the different weapons do different things. So just because something's got higher damage, for example, that's because we put that seismic charger on and it's lost its burst output. Doesn't necessarily mean it's the last one, because it might have super high damage, but it heats up ridiculously quick. So the GA60 heavy laser. The GA60 is a heavy laser cannon produced by one of the Empire's nationalised corporations. It's relatively weak and it's further held back by a short range for its size, but thanks to advanced technology and cooling systems, it seldom overheats during a pitched fight.
Hello
and is
there.
excellent at beating down a target's shields. That could be good. What we're going to do is just pause it a second so she doesn't keep going, hello there, hello there. So, stat-wise, it's got a decent amount of damage. Good against shields, good against hull, or alright. We've got 1.5 rounds per second, 525 heat build-up. Good range as well, 4.1. Right, and what else did we say? We've got the HS10 laser cannon, heavy laser cannon. Heavy laser cannon manufactured by the Resurgent Techno Union and is used on medium-sized ships fielded by both Union and Commerce Guild. It's held back by a somewhat short maximum range, 4.5k. I wouldn't say that's short for a fighter. But boasts a decent damage output for its size and is slow to overheat. Excellent. So, max rate of heat build-up 600 megawatts, 2 rounds per second, so it's quick, and it does a good amount of damage. And now, does it mean the higher this number the better, or the lower this number it's better? But I do like that. So the HS10, the Tame & Beck Corporation KX-20 is a heavy laser typically mounted on fast attack craft and corvettes, has a respectable damage output but relatively short range. So it has got a short range, 0.9 rounds per second, so it's the slowest firing. Damage is not brilliant, 585. And our last one is a KV-22 repeater cannon. Burst, so that's got the lowest, one of the lowest rates of fire and an okay range. KV heavy repeating laser is manufactured by one of the many corporations that currently reside in the corporate sector. Despite its relatively low damage output and short range, its nature as a repeater is to do as much damage to a target. It also slow to overheat. Best used in hit and fade attacks. So GA60s 4.1, 4.5 the HS10s, KV-22, which are the HS10s, 2 rounds per second. I think it might be looking like the HS10s. I like the sound of those. 600. Again, I don't know if that's good or bad. I'll have to look it up at some point. Okay, so we are going to go HS10s because we like the sound of them. Sound like they'd be a good rapid fire cannon, and we can always change it later if we don't like it. So we've got HS10s, seismic charger. Launching operations that launch seismic chargers, best fitted to the back of a starship in case of hot pursuit. It sounds fun, and I didn't want to do that. And I do like the idea of a seismic charger going off Shall we try it? Again, we can always change it. We've got it, haven't we? We've got to try it. Consumables, so we're going to want 18 of them. We'll fill it with normal satellites. In fact, I want a couple of resource probes as well. We've got flares. Crew them. We're going to ditch one service crew, so we've got room if we need to pick anyone up. We're going to have 4 Marines, because I would like to try some boarding action on some smaller ships. What's his manoeuvrability like? These all seem pretty decent. Alright, so we can't buy it yet. We need... Wow, 3 million. That's a lot of credits. But it's it's worth it, I think. We'll save this as BH Razor. Ugh, that's ugly. Because my caps locks is on. BH Razor. We'll save that as new. Excellent. So I think that might be our next ship. 3 million though. That's going to take a little while. We're going to have to do some missions to get that up. So we've also got access to the fire spray, which is the same amount. Again, hull, shields, pretty good. What weapons does it have? The rapid fire. Oh, this one can have iron cannons or missile launchers. It's got seismic charge and iron cannons. Looks nice. Does look nice. I'd be tempted to swap out one of those iron cannons as well for a missile launcher. But yeah, fire spray. And then they also sell these, the dynamic class, which is the FS freighter from Old Republic area, Ebonhawk, which you can buy these from Corellian Engineering Corporation station, and they're alright. They're pretty meaty, they look cool. Those cannons on the side are pretty good as well, the XV4s, and it's got a pretty good turret on it, but they're not brilliant. I was a bit disappointed, if I'm honest. But yeah, how much was one of them on? Oh, there we go, CWS Ebonhawk. So they're just under 2 million, which is pretty good. You're getting a lot of hull and shields on them, but they're not quick. But obviously they're an extremely old ship. So we now have a mission: get the Razor Crest. So we're going to have to accept some bounties. We're going to have a look, see if there's any other missions as well. If there were any missions for... Oh, bit of a glitch there. Any missions for destroying lasers and that'd be a pretty good way. Right, so where are we near? So Commerce Guild, we're in their space, that would make sense. What are you wanting? I don't want to take out any a note. Do you want any Vong taking out? Hut Patrol, VLS Universal Trader Theta, 76,000 plus half a mil for whatever damage. VLS already hate us. Seen 8 hours ago in Boonta. Boonta is Sakumi. Boonta's up there, so that one might be worthwhile getting, because it won't. I would imagine it won't stay in Boonta. It will travel up and down. The negative being we don't have much eyes on this on CSA if it is trading in there. But if we think about it, if it's going to go to Boonta, that sector's a dead end.
Hello.
So it's going to be going, what, Boonta, around there, probably to that one. We'll accept it. Theta shuttle, we should be able to take that out. Hut patrol, where are you? That one's going to take us down this way. There. YV66. Felucia, that's going back up. Hyporia. Stenos. Nal Hutter, we'll take that one. Lannick. There's Lannick. Lannick. I think we've been to Lannick before. Hello. Let's pause it. Make it quiet. Tidoria. Yeah, we'll take that one. Wow, that's another one that's pretty good. Accept. Smuggler's Run, we know where that is. We can take that one. What else have we got? Stenos. Lanark. Do you know what? We'll take that. We'll take all these ones on the Hut Pirates. Felucia, we know where that is. YV66, we can take that out. That's also in that place. Imonsioff. Tatooine, we know where Tatooine's next door, pretty much. Oh no, we don't actually want to take that one, because that's for the cartel. Nope. Yeah, we'll have to abort that one. Because I don't want to go after the huts directly. I don't mind taking out pirates for them. But cartel is a no-no. And seems so we're going down this way anyway. What we'll do is we'll check
Hello.
if there's any missions for the announced. Bounty Hunter, Asajj Bench, we're not going to bother with them because they're wild goose chasers. Black Sun, Anja, Takonda, Andor, Hook, no, we're not going to Hook. Bakura, and New Republic. Okay, and then what we'll do very quickly is we will check Imperial Ascendancy. See if, where are you trading? Pax is nearby. I'll take that one. I don't like the Tag Corporation. And
Hello.
so what we're doing is we're just very quickly checking with the major factions if any of them want any Vong taken out.
Hello.
Because the Vong are they're a win-win. They're not particularly hard to kill. They're not particularly hard to find. They don't go anywhere. You don't lose any reputation.
Hello.
I wonder if some of these bounties kind of like are across the different factions, and whether or not if you spent the time and looked through them all, you'd be able to find, like, cash in multiple for one bounties. TST. Oh, there we go. One bong. I'll accept that. Okay. So, we have got our missions. I think we're going to go to Tatooine first. No, we're not, because that's where the Hook Cartel one was. So we'll get in his ship. We've not got a massive amount of time to get all these bounties, especially if we're travelling to the each end of the galaxy. There's always a risk that some of these are going to end up getting killed before we get to them. A smart man would prioritise and go after the highest bounties first, but I am not a smart man, so we are just going to go with closest first. Alright, let's undock. Look at his map. I want to get rid of that one for Tatooine first. No active missions. It was the Hook Cartel one we wanted to abort, wasn't it? Abort. Alright, so you want us to go right up there. You want us to go 3 jumps. More jumps. A lot more jumps. That's Smuggler's End. Oh, so this trader has been going up and down. Y-wing. All these seem to be passing through Mongaza at some point. And you're wanting us to go all the way up there. Let's go for that one first. Right, let's go, Eskimo. We got plenty of missiles. I did find did load up the little Naboo scout with some carbonite missiles, because I think what I might do with that scout is, because he's been scouting around for so long, his pilot skills are going to be pretty good. We will eventually replace him with a different scout, and we're going to start cobbling together in a little while a little bit of a support fleet, so we can go in and maybe go after some of the larger targets, because I think maybe like something like a neutron star is doable as a target, but we'll see. Anyway, let's get ourselves to our first target, and we'll cut back when we've got a little bit of action. We've arrived in Lanark now. Lanark is apparently where our target is. We've just got to find it. Looks like there's been a scrapper. Collecting some scrap. What's that? What energy transporter? So let's go up.
Unknown station.
Let's go to this station first.
YV light freighter. Unknown station.
Keep his eyes peeled. We have still got some advanced composites, so we might find that. Oh wow, this must be a place where you can harvest scrap. Build a scrap station here. Got starfighters. Shift 3, let's have a look. Fortunately, we've run out of satellites now. In my excitement, I forgot to pick any more up. There we go. It's not going to be needed though.
4x38B.
Well, you're all on your lonesome. Looks like you might be near the gate. Poraxes can fire missiles, I think. I think that happened in a previous episode. One got a missile off against us. So a nice quick
Scan now. What you have?
kill will be nice.
Split like look of this. Drop cargo right away.
Come on then.
Requesting immediate backup.
And lock. And break. Trying not to give him a chance to get a lock on us.
You really think you're to expect?
Come on, missiles, do your job. Sounded like one detonation. Don't want to use too many missiles because obviously missiles aren't cheap. Excellent. Bang, one down. Right, no time to spare. Stop. We will... Thank you for that torpedo. Missions, next target. So we've got that one. The next one's Tydoria. Now Hutter. Let's go to... Where's now Hutter? Now Hutter's there. Now Hutter's closer. So set to active.
Autopilot engaged.
Right, take me home to the very last city, which is now Hutter. I think now is now Hutter the Hut's home space
Autopilot disengaged.
or capital, so to speak. Here it is. Again, going back to the old Republic game. When you're playing as the bounty hunter, that's where you start on Nal Hutter, and the agent, I think. And you have to kill those poor little aliens, the Enochs. Okay, so as it's auto-saving, we will see you in Nal Hutter. We have now found our next target, and it's up near this wharf, this Hutt wharf. You find a lot of the pirates in this sector hanging around this wharf. So let us... Where's the wharf? Let's do a scan, see if we can get it to show up. I've seen it on the map. It was round here. In fact, that might be it there. Just if you can see under the mini-map there. That one.
Wharf. Forex
There she is.
38B.
Found you.
There must be something worthwhile in here, surely.
There certainly is.
I just knew you'd have something worthwhile. Just drop the cargo.
Tell you what, you come and get the cargo.
Requesting immediate backup.
firing. What was that? Someone doesn't like the fact that I'm shooting a Hut pirate? Is that the Hut's complaining again?
We cannot tolerate your actions.
Oh,
Stop the
shut
attack
up.
immediately.
Did I just shoot my own missile?
Excuse for a pilot, you are.
I wonder if you make get your reputation up with the Huts enough, then they just kind of start leaving you alone, or
Stop your attack immediately. You will now suffer the consequences.
This is Sector Security. Comms channel open.
Reporting attack against the station.
Confirmed.
yeah, my
records
bad boy.
been updated.
Toydoria, set to active. Unauthorized kill, Hut cartel. So are the pirates part of the Hut cartel then? Are they allied or something? Because that was definitely a mercenary one. I mean, you don't have to worry too much with the
Container.
Huts. You know, decent. I can't be bothered to get those. Yeah, it's not too hard to get your reputation up with the Huts. We're going to need to take a couple of contracts from
Jump completed. Narshada.
or
Nav beacon.
well, that was 9 hours ago. Shift to 3. Let's have a quick look. Map, property, not property, ships in sector. Where are we? Come on. There's no ship showing up. Star Chaser XJ 885. Which one am I after? Oh, it's another Porax. And it is OTX 377. Hut HTP Victor Wing. No, she's not in any of these bits. Which would mean she must be in Toydoria then.
Jump beacon. Toydoria.
Where all the Toydorians live. There's another a slightly jarring thing. So in the Clone Wars, the Toydorians are shown as these kind of quite neutral, reasonable people, and then you've got good old Watto, who, as much as we love Watto, he's not the nicest person, is he? The whole keeping of slaves and
Jump completed.
things like that.
Toydoria.
Oh. Toydoria. Let's have a look. Was it OTX we're looking for? Missing manager. OTX. X1J. Oh, they're building a station there 3 hours ago. 3 hours ago. 9 hours ago. So let's head down to this station down here.
Nav beacon.
And we're looking for a Porax again. There's a station down here as well. Whee! Hello, asteroid. Lockbox down there, I would imagine. Asteroid there. Trying not to crash into asteroids at the minute. HTP, there's just that Star Chaser. Where could you be? So if that was OTX, so if that was 9 hours ago, he has been flying, or she has been flying up and down through here. Mercenary Y-Wing, Mercenary Y-Wing. Come on, where are you? We'll just get a little bit of a minute, see if it happens to pass any of our satellites. There you go. Set guidance to object. Bingo. We found you. So what we'll do is we will kill this particular bounty, and then we'll stop there for this episode, and we'll pick it up in the next episode. And we'll probably do it as a 3-parter. It is our part of our saga, the quest.
So what have you got
for the Razor Crest. The Razor Quest quest. Razor Crest quest.
Finally, a ship with some worthwhile cargo. Dump that cargo.
Nope.
Requesting immediate backup.
Don't know where one of those missiles has decided to go. Oh, mademoiselle, I don't want to stop you really, but I have to. There we go. So that's another one. Bites the dust. Excellent. What we got next? So, dead. 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 HT last reported Stenos. Last reported Smuggler's Run. Right, so Smuggler's Run is down there. Stenos is right up there. You're in Felucia. Felucia's there. So you're worth up to about 500,000. You're not worth much. So I think what we'll do, because I know we've got a couple, maybe another one in. I thought we had another one in that place. Oh well. do this one because it's worth a reasonable amount of money.
Autopilot. Engage.
We're going to call it there for this episode. We will pick it up in the next episode. Well, I'm going to carry on playing. But yeah, we'll cut it there. So thank you for watching, and until next time, where we continue our quest for the Razor Crest. Thank you and goodbye.